Greetings, welcome back. We're going to do part 2 today. I'm going to show you how I ground this the way it is. Got the bevel in there nice, got the spine straight, and we have the back of it, the underside of it, fairly straight. I need to go to the anvil, heat it up, and straighten that out. But, I mean, you're going to see how I ground it. It'll be good to go. Alright, gotta make sure the microphone's on after the last fiasco. Anyway, I told you in the first video I would explain why this is only a 6-inch knife. I got a lot of questions when I posted the photo about how small it was, and comments about, you know, it's a little small. It's not as efficient as a larger knife. You know, all that is true, 100%. But what I'm using it for is I'm starting off with maybe 2 or 3 inch diameter limbs, and I'm using that to make walking sticks, and I use it to make canes, and I use them for like shovel handles, hoe handles, rake handles, hammer handles, you know, stuff like that. And all I need is something small, and this will be perfect for that. And when I take a draw knife out, a lot of the times it's when I'm chainsawing. So I'm going to take it, so I'll go right in my chainsaw bag. I go out and I use the draw knife to make stakes to hammer into the ground so I can hold a log in place while I'm sawing on it or whatever. That's usually what I use it for, and again, this is easy to pack. So when I'm bucking, I'm going to use that's enough, thank you. So when I'm bucking logs, geese, I tell you, holy smokes. First things first, I want to grind off just a little bit on this side, make it nice and flat across. Then I'm going to grind the back and taper these ends down a little bit, and that should be it. Shouldn't take much time at all. Alright. Oh, you're a little crock-eyed. Alright, so there we go. The initial grind right here. We've got a nice defined bevel. It's going to be taken down a much more, but first things first, I have to straighten it all out, bend these handles, and I'm going to have to harden it. And I can't do that today because my oil has not arrived. I have to go buy some. But another thing I need to do is, I don't know if you can see down through that, but that side down here, yeah, this side right here is just tapered up just a little bit, and I need to hammer that down, flatten everything out. And then once that's done, all I gotta do is put handles on it. Nothing but the wooden mallet today. We're not forging, we're just straightening. Oh, that's not looking so bad at all. There we go, nice flat there. Yeah, there we go. Look down there. That corner right here could drop down just a touch. So we're gonna heat her up. Probably only one more heat, and then we can bend the handles. It's just this corner right here. Just lay flat down. See, that's the nice thing about this wooden mallet is I can strike it pretty hard without having to worry about deforming the blade. Alright, here we go. And that should be, let's see here. That's not so bad. Right here there's a little bump. It's bumping out just a little bit. I'm not sure if you can see it. But right here, right where that scorch mark is, that's where I want to hit it from the opposite side. Take this, get back here, hammer. Take that and lay it right here like so. One more tap in the center. That was two, but hey. Let's see what we got. Alright, there we go. That looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks nice and straight. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to heat up this tang first. We're going to straighten that to put it in line with the spine here, and then we'll bend it over the horn. Should be fun. Let's check that out. Go, and we're just going to take it, bend it down over this. Heat it up one more time right here in that corner, and I'm just going to straighten it out because right now it's just a little bit off-centered. I'm going to bring this tip over about 1/2 inch. I got this here, it's going to be perfect. And there we go, nice and in line. See, we're going to let that cool just a little bit. What this will do is, come on, get on there, here we go. And that'll give me a nice little handle for something to draw towards myself. Alright, we'll do the other end. And that'll be done for right now. Then I have to go get some oil. I wanted to get quick quench, but for some reason it's not showing up in the mail. It's been a couple of weeks, so I'm just gonna go get some canola oil, and that'll do it. That'll do this enough. I mean, that's more than enough for a draw knife. So we're just gonna straighten that. No sense in really straightening it too much. We're gonna have to do it again anyway. Is that about even? No, came out a little bit too far. Just take that. There. Doesn't look too bad. Let's see if it's straight. Bad at all. Let's see. It lays nice and flat on the anvil. There we go. That's all we're gonna do for that. I think this might be out just a little bit too far. Or in just a little bit too far. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna straighten this one out just a little touch. We're gonna heat it up again and we're gonna make it just right. That looks about as good as I'm going to be able to do with a hammer. Nice and flat. Let's see what we got here. There we go. That's not so bad. Good there. Let's go check down this blade. Oh, yeah. You know what? That is good enough for me. Good enough. So what we're going to do is we're going to let this settle. We ground it. Now we have it all shaped. And as soon as I get the oil, we can heat treat this bad boy. And then we're ready to rock and roll with a draw knife. Well, I have to make the wooden handles. I think I have some oak I want to do that with. Should be cool. All right, let's rock and roll. Okay, we had a little rain, and now we're getting back onto this draw knife here. So this is what it looks like. I mean, I ground a little bit of an edge on it. I mean, it's not sharp. It'll cut, but it's not what I consider sharp for a draw knife. But now what we're going to do is we're going to go and find something that will make a decent handle material for this. My plan is to drill out some wood and just put it on there and then peen it. I don't know. It's not like I've done this before, so I'm giving it a go. Well, first things first, I'm going to take this to the grinder and I'm just going to round this over. You don't need to see that. I mean, it's just regular old grinding. We've already seen that. So I'll bring you back when I find something that might be suitable handle material. This is red oak, so all I'm going to do is find the center, drill a hole through it, and see if I can get that to fit over the tang of that draw knife. And then once that fits, throw some epoxy down there, put it on the draw knife, peen it over, and let it set until I can use it. Alright, let's get to it. The handle knobs carved out and sanded. You just got to pull them off. And I'm just going to put epoxy in there and then shove them right back in, hammer them up nice and tight. And after it sets for 24 hours, this should be ready to rock and roll. Everything's all glued up. It's on there nice and solid. I have these handles that look square, but they're not. I think that's kind of a cool look to them. They feel pretty good in my hand too. I mean, it's only going to be making walking sticks and whatnot. Now what I think I'm going to do is give it a test on something. I'll be right back. It's pretty sharp. Yeah, works pretty well. The goose doesn't like the ultralights flying over the house. I think it makes him jealous, I don't know. Well, that's it for right now. Say hi to Monty. Anyway, the draw knife works pretty well. I'm a fan of it. I need a hold down now, so I'll probably forge one of those out in the next couple of days. But I mean, it works. And for the bigger sticks that are heavy, well, when I say stick, I mean like that big around, that are heavy and really long, it'll help me out a lot to be able to just place that up on a couple of stumps and draw it out. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. It doesn't look like much, but you know what? It doesn't have to look. It doesn't have to look perfect. It just has to work, right? Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If not, well, you can't win them all. Go out there and take care of yourselves and enjoy the day.